And what, fifth?
And we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in week 13. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
What did you watch?
10 yards, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
They said that's the saddest state in the U.S.
Make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking with those big.
I mean, the cities he was naming.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And what he said?
On second down, it's Jones, and he slips up past.
It ain't sound like he was lying.
11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
What's it based on?
He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea. Slow him down.
It kind of is, though.
It's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run it with Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
What she said? Put your hands on what?
They'll try to throw now. Young. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
Don't you watch it?
Young now. He's got Evans. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
And an Austin first down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And flags come
And they go with the penalty shit.
for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead he gets a hole.
The Vikings in that league with me and Mike.
They're the lead blocker. Normally when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That's caught by Jackson. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put
He's still MIA?
before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Looking to throw again on second down. Young. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Oh my God, they let Danielle Hunter grab this man foot from the back.
Opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big
Gotta plug my charging dock up.
He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock
Yeah.
people back, and establish the run early.
Young looks to throw on first down. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Shit feels slippery.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Young on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
That's my bad.
As he's brought down at the 5. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So.
First carry for Dalvin Cook. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get
Wait, who used the ebook?
10-yard line.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
Break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And caught down. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so.
God damn it, I couldn't cut back inside.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, Young. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll move the chains.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, it's in a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. contemplate a second and goal situation. Good yardage on first
Shut
down.
up, bro. That ain't the
Punch it in on second and goal.
the set I thought I was in.
They'll try and run it in with Jones.
I'll take it, though.
This one in for a touchdown. Ronald Jones.
Man, I done bought this thing for nothing. I don't know if I like this on the bottom of my controller.
That almost looked too easy, and I think
One of them little,
to the offensive line for making it look easy.
it's like a skin. It's like a rubber skin or whatever. I feel like it's slippery.
Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The thing, it was only $9.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
I had to take that off, man. Felt like it was making my hands sweat. And the purpose of it is to give you grip.
It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This time, Haskins will look to throw. Complete. Jefferson to target. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Jefferson ran right by that damn man.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
First down, it's Haskins. Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes.
Pushing
his way through to wind up with a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Yeah.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins, and he's going to go down again. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out,
3rd and
you
26.
see, you get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. Good play for the Vikings on 3rd.
Get out of here, Madden, bro.
43 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Haskins. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
You're still over here.
But that may be coming back. Let's see you, Mr. Referee. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays here, passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
You gotta get his stick. Like,
that was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a 1st down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
oh, damn! I missed him in the hole.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock. 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the
Definitely
2-yard
wasn't
line.
expecting no screen right there.
That might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an
Fucking
extra
3rd and
point away
26.
from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Come on. But that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, baby, Tel Aviv.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Young.
And we can't get our feet in. Come on, Mike.
Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Now, who the hell is this catching me from the back, bro?
He can only get this to about the 19. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24.
I don't know why they give quarterbacks speed if they can't outrun linemen, unless they got escape orders. I guess it don't be making sense.
Punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Just that I got.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, okay. No. Come on, run another crosser.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Man, we don't care about Delvin being right there.
Here's Haskins out of the gun.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard
Take your 3.
line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out.
Uh-oh.
The crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Come on.
In the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Haskins will throw.
We got too deep.
It wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
Wow. Who the hell Haskins throwing the ball to? I'm pretty sure he was throwing to the check down right there.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
Oh, he got hit.
Okay. Expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards as they get to reset the sticks.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside.
Oh, ain't that a bitch.
Picked off at the 13.
Come on.
They thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side.
Come on, man.
Battled and made a key play.
He turned his head and recovered all in one step, huh?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to float this one deep.
Oh, whatever, Murphy Bunting, bro. Why the hell they switched me to the underneath receiver?
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14. Desperados 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18.
Yeah.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Go get my points
Trying to
back.
shake out the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the
Whatever, Madden, bro. Whatever.
8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Jones. They get 6 yards back.
Yeah, block it out to sleep.
Have a third and long situation forthcoming. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They gonna switch me to the free safety instead of the corner. Like he not closer to the receiver.
In the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
Move, bro.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10.
Whatever, man, bro.
That is one he will remember.
He's rushing 3 people.
Great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
That's 3 sets of double teams.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
We still out here.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down.
So y'all bitches just really...
From the gun, Haskins. And now he'll tuck it and run. Haskins
Gotta slide, brother. How you gonna tell me I'm on the 1? Oh my fucking god, bro. This game's so fucking broke.
Hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control.
Wow.
Yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
That means defense.
I'd rather you give him a safety than put me on the 1.
So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense's middle is ready to take care of it.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone.
1st down.
Keep on the ground with Jones.
Come on, bro.
He stopped immediately.
That D tackle not getting to me before I get through the hole.
Second down.
Stop it already.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big
Bro.
play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That's taken in by Hansen, complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now the toss to Jones, running right. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Young. This one complete to Scott
No,
Miller.
you're not his stick and nothing, bro.
Just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the
We can't let you do
39.
that.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Young working out of the gun. A slant to Jones. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get it out to
Okay, we just want the
midfield.
first.
Spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Feel like that should have broke, but
running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Young now from the 50. Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds.
Can't give me that.
15-yard line. A gain of 37.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run on first down.
oh, let me.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right
Come
around
on,
the
Madden,
13.
bro.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
You gotta stop with that bullshit. Not letting the man run through the hole.
Showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Again, it's Jones. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Oh, word.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone
Word.
for a touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing
One
up.
stop, D.
Gay is on for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the 4th.
Game at 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Cook able to escape. He'll have it 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard
This man ran an option.
Successful start to the drive, 17
Wow.
yards and moves the sticks. CD, a lot of times
Yeah, I just don't want to tackle today, huh? That's what's up.
We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Okay.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Gun tight. Okay, that's.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
What the fuck is you doing out there?
You realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Haskins.
Look at
This
that.
is going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Give me that.
Across midfield.
Let's go.
7-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and
So?
everything is flipped in the other direction.
On first down.
Oh.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Young to throw on 3rd down. Going up top for Miller. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
Chill out, Scotty. Chill out, bro. Act like you did it before.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Young to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Young. And they'll get him
Come on, bro.
3 yards
What
short
is you
of the
doing?
first. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout.
What is you
As they'll
doing,
head to
bro?
the sideline and talk over what to do next.
You got to stay past the first down marker.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go with Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down.
What are you doing, verticals?
And defensively, pure frustration. A game-winning field goal would be a chip
How
shot
the hell you
from
getting
the
pass
end.
interference on
See how
crossing
they play
routes?
it on first and goal. Jones, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
You running into him?
Jones, his third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say,
Like your user, you bumping the crosser?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there
Oh,
and
wow.
get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one
Oh.
as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Just that I got.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here we go with Haskins. Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Right.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
They would not.
And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw
Push
the
me
contact
back to.
on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
Oh, damn, he ain't got no timeout.
Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing
that case
that
charged
you can make that
fast.
comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for our visitors, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to
9-3.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
I actually plugged that thing up with my
It's a loss that could wind up costing them
charger
a
from my phone.
as they dip to 9-3. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our